Life in the UK, Exam 13. When is St. George's Day? 17th of March, 30th of November, 1st of March, or 23rd of April? The correct answer is St. George's Day, patron of England, is celebrated on the 23rd of April. Which is the largest national park in England? Snowdonia, Loch Lomond and the Trossachs National Park, the Giant's Causeway, or the Lake District? The correct answer is the Lake District is England's largest national park. Boudica was a tribal leader who fought against which foreign invaders? The Normans, the Vikings, the Anglo-Saxons, or the Romans? The correct answer is Boudica was one of the tribal leaders who fought against the Romans and the Queen of the Iceni in what is now eastern England. Which of the following poems is about a group of people going on a pilgrimage? The Canterbury Tales, All the World's a Stage, A Midsummer Night's Dream, or Great Expectations? The correct answer is Geoffrey Chaucer wrote a series of poems in English about a group of people going to Canterbury on a pilgrimage. The people decided to tell each other stories on the journey, and the poems describe the travelers and some of the stories they told. This collection of poems is called the Canterbury Tales. How are public holidays called? Bank holidays, workers' holidays, business holidays, or summer holidays? The correct answer is bank holidays are public holidays that are celebrated each year when banks and many other businesses are closed for the day. How did Charles II manage to escape to Europe after his defeat in the Civil War? Hiding in a farmer's house, riding a horse, hiding in an oak tree, or swimming? The correct answer is Charles II escaped from Worcester, famously hiding in an oak tree on one occasion, and eventually fled to Europe. Who defeated the Vikings? Harold, Edward I of England, King Arthur, or King Alfred the Great? The correct answer is the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms in England united under King Alfred the Great, who defeated the Vikings. Who was William Caxton? A poet who wrote about a group of people going to Canterbury on a pilgrimage? The first person in England to print books using a printing press? The first person to sail single-handedly around the world? Or the inventor of the television? The correct answer is William Caxton was the first person in England to print books using a printing press. Where do Beefeaters serve as tour guides? The Houses of Parliament, the Tower of London, the O2, or the Big Ben? The correct answer is tours to the Tower of London are given by the Yeoman Wardens, also called Beefeaters, who tell visitors about the building's history. During the rebellion of the clans in Scotland, Bonnie Prince Charlie was supported by clansmen from which Scottish region? Glasgow, Galloway, Highlands, or Edinburgh? The correct answer is in 1745, there was an attempt to put a Stuart king back on the throne in place of George I's son, George II. Charles Edward Stuart, Bonnie Prince Charlie, the grandson of James II, landed in Scotland. He was supported by clansmen from the Scottish Highlands and raised an army. What religion did Elizabeth I follow? She was a Protestant, or she was a Catholic? The correct answer is Elizabeth I was a Protestant, and she succeeded in finding a balance between the views of the Catholics and the more extreme Protestants. Who became famous for his tramp character in silent movies? Sir Rex Harrison, David Niven, Richard Burton, or Charlie Chaplin? The correct answer is Sir Charles Chaplin became famous in silent movies for his tramp character and was one of many British actors to make a career in Hollywood. Which armed force was used in the Battle of Britain? The Royal Navy, the Police Force, the Naval Service, or the Royal Air Force? The correct answer is the Royal Air Force. In the UK, you have to be 21 years old to be able to vote in a general election. True or false? The correct answer is this statement is false. The present voting age of 18 was set in 1969 and, with a few exceptions, all UK-born and naturalised adult citizens have the right to vote. Which of the following poets was inspired by nature? John Masefield, Wilfred Owen, Siegfried Sassoon, or William Wordsworth? The correct answer is British poets, including William Wordsworth, were inspired by nature. Against which country did the British fight at the Battle of Waterloo? Germany, Italy, France, or Spain? The correct answer is France. In 1815, the French wars ended with the defeat of the Emperor Napoleon by the Duke of Wellington at the Battle of Waterloo. Who was William Wilberforce? A poet, a sportsman, a politician, or a musician? The correct answer is William Wilberforce was an evangelical Christian and a member of Parliament, a politician, and he played an important part in changing the law. Along with other abolitionists, people who supported the abolition of slavery, he succeeded in turning public opinion against the slave trade. Who is the spiritual leader of the Church of England? The Archbishop of Canterbury, the Archbishop of London, the Archbishop of Birmingham, or the Archbishop of Manchester? The correct answer is the spiritual leader of the Church of England is the Archbishop of Canterbury. James I was king of which country before becoming King of England? Wales, Ireland, France, or Scotland? The correct answer is when Elizabeth I died, her cousin James VI, King of Scotland, became King James I of England, Wales, and Ireland, and Scotland remained a separate country. Which of the following statements is correct? Most shops in the UK open 7 days a week, or all shops in the UK close on Sundays and bank holidays? The correct answer is most shops in the UK are open 7 days a week, although trading hours on Sundays and public holidays are generally reduced. Which country sent a fleet of ships to England in 1588? France, Germany, Spain, or Italy? The correct answer is Queen Elizabeth I became one of the most popular monarchs in English history, particularly after 1588, when the English defeated the Spanish Armada, a large fleet of ships which had been sent by Spain to conquer England and restore Catholicism. Where is the National Horse Racing Museum located? Edinburgh, Scotland, Newmarket, Suffolk, St Andrews, Scotland, or Aintree near Liverpool? The correct answer is there is a National Horse Racing Museum in Newmarket, Suffolk. Which of the following castles is located in Scotland? Craith Castle, Caernarfon Castle, Bodiam Castle, or Powis Castle? The correct answer is Craith Castle is located in Scotland. How often are European parliamentary elections held? Every 3 years? Every 4 years? Every 5 years? Or every 6 years? The correct answer is elections for the European Parliament are held every 5 years. The elected members for the European Parliament are called Members of the European Parliament, MEPs.